So in this video we're going to take a look at Banana Bliss the Jungle Puzzles, and I uploaded a few years ago some solutions, and there are several solutions that I wasn't able to figure out at the time. Over the last 3 years I've cleared about 14 more of the puzzles, so I decided to go through and just for the people who are trying to complete this game, to go through and show the solutions for those puzzles which I was not able to finish before. One of them was this 5, number 47.
You ready? Did you get...
So I'm back to it now. I'm just gonna edit this video as necessary. This is not intended to be a high quality video. It's just here for people that are trying to finish the game, and I'm putting in what help that I can. So we're in World 5, number 47, which is one of the puzzles I did not finish when I uploaded all those solutions a few years ago. And somebody on the comments section helped me with this one, and this is the solution that I came up with. And that was the only one in World 5 that I wasn't able to complete before. Now we'll go to World 6, which there was quite a few. So if you're watching this video and you're looking for all of the solutions, if I ever do completely 100% clear this game, I will take down Worlds 5, 6, and 7 videos, and I'll be replacing them with completely new videos. But this video that I'm recording right now will stay up, just because it's kind of interesting to see how the game looks, and also some reflections on it I want to leave. So the first one is 6, number 10. That was not in the previous video. I thought Taeyeon did such a good job making this game, in that if you got the banana bonus, you could record your progress or record the solution, which is great because I never get tired of watching this monkey run around. It's one of the cutest games on the 3DS, but not necessarily the easiest. Actually, the first few worlds are pretty easy, but they get extremely difficult really fast. So the next is number 25. But I enjoy the game enough that I keep coming back to it every few months, 6, 8 months, and keep trying again. I appreciate the people who have helped with a couple of areas that I've had trouble with, but it's actually a pretty small community, and the game becomes less and less relevant because the 3DS is no longer on the market. The shop was closed down about 2 years ago. The next one is number 40, because I still have not cleared number 29 or 39. Well, I've cleared them, but I haven't found the banana bonus yet, or found a way to get it. So we'll go to number 40. So with the game being no longer available, it becomes less relevant, and I'm hoping Taeon will take note of this game and put it on a different system so more people can enjoy it. It is really possibly the best puzzler I can think of for the 3DS. And with all its unique features, especially with these blocks that you raise, and they'll stay up for 5 seconds to make new paths. My problem is I'm just not quite smart enough to run them all, and it takes a lot of practice. Even if I figure it out, it still takes a lot of practice. But I enjoy it enough that I keep at it, and I've been doing this for over 10 years now, and I've made a lot of progress, but I'm still struggling. So here's number 44. And the next is going to be 48. So I'm not really good at making videos. This isn't really intended to be a high quality video. It's really just for people that are trying to finish the game. My mother actually helped me make the other videos, which included all those solutions earlier. If I ever do finish this game 100%, I'll get her help again and go through and re-record the last 3 worlds. But for now, we can use this video as a help. So the next is 49. And all of these solutions will be indexed in the description, so you can look there if you're looking to skip all my talking and go straight to whichever puzzle you're looking for. When I'm done going through these solutions that I've got the bonus on, I will then go through and try to explain as far as I've gotten on the ones I haven't finished yet. But for now, we're going to keep going through these puzzles that I did not finish in earlier videos. So number 50, I completed it, but I haven't been able to get the banana bonus yet. So we're going to go out and go to World 7 now. And in World 7, we have number 4, which I have not even completed. It's the only one in the entire game I haven't completed yet. I can get pretty close but I can't figure out how to get on that springboard to get over to the goal. So we'll continue on now. Number 20, I feel like this is one I can probably handle, but I still just haven't been able to figure it out. Number 25, I did figure this one out, so here's the solution to that. This is the one I actually did yesterday. It's pretty rare that I finish these anymore, but I was able to finally figure this one out. And keep in mind, YouTube has that feature where you can slow down the video if you hit the gear underneath the video. So if my monkey's going too fast, you can certainly slow it down to help you finish it on your system. And I always speedrun these because there's a limited amount of space that you can record. It looks like by the time, if I finish all of them, it'll be about 60% full, so the speedrunning isn't really necessary, but I think it just makes it more fun to watch the video later if he's if you've optimized the entire video. Next one is number 28. I told my boys they can make noise and stuff if they want, but try not to talk because I don't want to have to edit this video too much. So if you hear noises, yeah, I've got a little family here. Next we're going to number 29. Sometimes I just sit and watch these videos just because they're fun to watch. It's just pretty amazing how they set up these puzzles. There's 350 puzzles in total. You really got your money's worth if you bought this game. It's kind of sad that it's not available anymore. I think someday Teon might decide to put it on a different system. The features on it are not specific to 3DS, so it should be ported fairly easily. So this was a convoluted one, number 30. This one I didn't know that I would even be able to finish, but I ended up figuring it out. It was really crazy to try to figure out where to stop them with the charms, because it had to be so perfect so you could use them as platforms. But in the end, you use all the 3 charms on the right side and you can actually get to the goal. So that was 30, and next we're going to 35. I thought that was part of the fun of playing this game, was actually going through and speedrunning for the final recording. I'd like to see more games like this where you can record how you did it. So number 36, I've completed it, but of course I have not been able to get the bananas, same with number 37. However, 39 I did manage to figure out, so here's that one. Yeah, this one was pretty convoluted, and I watched these things years later and I wonder how on earth I ever figured it out. And it's kind of a big hassle, but you know, I had a lot of fun doing it. The puzzles are absolutely different than anything I've ever seen. So number 40, this one's pretty crazy. It's done in 2 parts. So it took a long time to go through all this and to master it to the point where I could speedrun it. But again, I had so much fun doing it. I bought this game when my youngest boy was an infant, which was in 2014. I believe this came out in December of 13, but I didn't buy it until a little later. And I'm really glad I did. I think I've spent more time on this game than any other puzzle game on the system. Now my boy is 10 years old. I also have a 9-year-old. It's 1 in 365, they'll never get it. So that was the last of the stages that needed to be shown as complete solutions. Next I'm going to go through and try to show how I got through as much as I can do on the ones that I have not yet completed. Oops, I went to 5. I'm supposed to go to 6. And I have the 3DS at kind of a strange angle, so I'm not going to be able to play my best because my fingers aren't on the buttons correctly. But I'm going to do the best I can here. And I'm going to edit this as much as necessary so that I get a lot of the extra trials out of the way. So let's go to World 7. So this one is this is the only one I have not actually gotten all the hearts completed yet. Yeah, see, it's pretty tricky. I have been able to get up here on top of this one time. I still don't know how I did it. It's a very convoluted puzzle for only 4 blocks. This one is, I know I can finish this. I've actually completed it, and I wish I had recorded how I did it, because I still don't know how I did it. But I do remember how to get, let me start it over. I do remember how to get up on top, though. So one thing I didn't realize when I played this for hours and hours on this stage is right here, you can actually push that up, stand on the edge of the fan and push the block up, which I didn't realize at first. So that you can do. And now it looks like you can't get that monkey bar, but you actually can. So that's how you get over to the X. Now, this is the part I have trouble with. You have to move these blocks around in such a way that you can get that heart over there. And I cannot figure it out how I did it before. I managed to get the heart and come all the way back and come down up here and down to the goal, but I don't know how I did it now. And give it a shot here. Yeah, I don't know how to go about it. Just gonna play it for a bit. Yep, not possible. So I know where the bananas are. I just haven't been able to get them. And I believe there's only one way to get them. So that's not the issue that I'm having with this stage. So let's get back over to the X. Let's see if I can demonstrate where those bananas are. Let's see if I can do this. Let's put this one down, down, push that over. Like this. Okay. So now I go push that over. Let's go like this and push that over. Yeah, I can't get back up there now. That's my problem. But the bananas are actually right above this character right here. I'll go back over and see if I can actually get the bananas, but of course you die because you hit the enemy. So if I do this, you can see that that's where the bananas are. So what you'd have to do is this one vertical block right there. You'd have to push that one all the way down, destroy the enemy, and then get the bananas. And then go back up to the fan and then run straight across. But again, I can't figure out how to do it. So that's as far as I can get in that one. Show you how I completed this one, although I mean this one's actually pretty easy if you want to just complete it, but the bananas are up over on this side. I can get the bananas, but I can't figure out how to get back over to the goal. So that's where the bananas are, but see, there's no way to get back, so you got to find a way to raise that one or this one to be able to get back. I haven't figured that out. Now I'm nearly certain that the bananas are on top of that block that's straight up above the monkey there, although I still don't know how to get there. I feel like I'll be able to solve this one day. So that's how to get that heart. And this is how to get this heart and finish it. So I'll come back to that one another day, and maybe someday I'll figure it out. This puzzle I probably spent more time on than any other puzzle. It says I've completed it. I probably got beginner's luck one time when I first started playing it 10 years ago. The bananas are over here. But I can't even figure out how I finished the puzzle. I've only finished it once. And I kind of do it. I mean, this is the best I can do on this. And that's not the best I can do, but there's a... mean, the amount of time I've spent on this puzzle is insane. It bothers me that I actually finished it once, and now I can't even do that much. So this is as far as I can get. There's always that one heart up there that I can't get. The next one we'll try is World 7, number 36. I assume that the bananas are up on top of this, above the monkey there, so you go on that springboard and probably go right through the bananas, but I haven't been able to get up there yet. However, this is how I clear it. Next I'll show you number 50 on World 6. There's this illusion that you could actually get up there quick enough, but you really can't. I didn't do that one very well. So you wait here until the last second, come up through the bananas, and then go, but you always lose, there's never time to get up there, so there's something I'm missing. I've spent a lot of time on that one too, haven't figured it out. Numbers 29 and 39 I have not looked at lately, so I won't get into them, but I have completed them. Again, I'm assuming the bananas are up where the springboard is at the top. And then on this one, number 39, you'll see where there's that enemy at the top of the screen. That usually indicates the bananas are close to that enemy. It's always a clue. A lot of the stages do that, so we know the bananas are up there, so it's probably a matter of hitting the springboard and going through. So look at a couple of other features here. So there's the story. And that's all the story I have so far. And they got the credits too. It would be nice to 100% this game, but I think I'm going to need the internet's help with it if I'm going to finish all of the puzzles. Just not that good at these kind of puzzles. But I'm tenacious because I really enjoy it. I want to congratulate Taeyeon on making such a beautiful game. The graphics and the sound are wonderful in this. So it was really sad to see the 3DS go bye-bye. But all good things must come to an end. That's all of my Game Boy games. I collected all 50 of them before they closed the shop. And I have some Game Boy Color, and I have these Game Boy Advance games. I have the 10 that they gave with the Ambassador program. I collected all 12 Game Gear games. I have some NES games, and there's a few Super NES ones here too. Here's the DSi games. You can only have 12, and there's no way to re-download them, so I had to decide which 12 I wanted to keep before they shut the eShop down for 3DS. But Mighty Milky Way is by far the best DS game I've ever played. This Escape is an excellent game. It's a sequel to X from Game Boy. I enjoyed Aura Climber. There's also these Christmas games that I enjoyed. It's a finding items type game. Mighty Flip Champs was a game that was made by the same people as Mighty Milky Way, which was made by Way Forward. Both wonderful games. Here's the games I have not finished. As you can see, I've been playing this thing ever since launch day in 2011. I have a lot of games. And then the games, Silver Falls made some interesting games. And I grabbed them all before they closed the eShop. 3DS Classics, they had 6 of them. I wish they would have made more, but they stopped there. And this is kind of it's kind of a silly little game, but it's you can do photo editing with it, which is why I grabbed it. I'm missing the Badge Arcade for sure. I had a lot of fun with that. And then Luke Vincent on Twitter or X made the Herald's Walk games, plus Automaton Lung. Some of the best games I've played on Game Boy, actually. Here's all the games that I have actually finished on the system. And there was a lot of video downloads, marketing and so forth throughout the life of the 3DS. I gathered up as many as I could get and collected them. All the apps that came on the system. I never played these pack-in games very much. I didn't really enjoy them too much. Here's the ambassador certificate. So the people that bought the 3DS immediately, they paid full price for it, and they immediately or very quickly lowered the price because it wasn't selling well at the price it was at. So the people that bought it at full price were given an ambassador certificate, and we could download 10 NES games and 10 Game Boy Advance games. So we have those titles that nobody else has unless they have the ambassador certificate. I enjoyed playing those for sure. But this is all it is it runs for 3 minutes. It's just a video that runs for 3 minutes. Nothing else was ever done with the ambassador status. You could just download those 20 games, and that was what it was. It was to make up for not being able to pay the lower price. But I didn't mind. These are games I just quit because they got too difficult or were not possible. This Krite is actually on Switch, which I finished on Switch, but there's some glitches on 3DS, and I had a bit of a discussion with the creator of the game, and he was not able to go in and fix it because of the late hour of its release on the 3DS. And then we have my Mi Plaza, which I spent a lot of time on this Mi Plaza. I bought all the games for it. I enjoyed it so much. This is about all I did for about 10 years. When my boys were really little, I was home a lot, so sat and played this thing a lot. That's my niece, actually. Boy, this does go back a long time. She's an adult now. So, population is 2,285, so I guess that would be how many Miis there are here in this parade. Puzzle swap. I finished all of the puzzles, collected them as they came up. Every one of these games was really good. You used your Mi Plaza to its greatest potential. And I just keep coming back to my 3DS every month or two and keep trying new things. Trying to finish games I haven't finished. This Dig Dug Digging Strike is actually a DS game card that I have in there right now. I'm a Dig Dug fan. Ambition of the Slimes, I think, is the best game I've ever played. And the 3DS version is the best of the three. There's one on Switch and one on Steam, which I've finished all of them, but this one is by far the best. There's now a sequel to it, which is also a really well-made game. I like the old days where they had manuals. Now they don't do manuals. They pretty well just, if there's a manual inside the actual launch of the software, it's there, and if it's not, you just go through the tutorial. But yeah, I miss these old manuals. Some of these manuals are a work of art. So I appreciate you going through with me and looking at one of my favorite games on 3DS, which is Banana Bliss Jungle Puzzles. And for going through, if you're still watching, going through and looking at all the different things I've collected on the system. Hopefully one day, I will see, I got the Banana Bonus banner on there. That one just says World Cleared. And this one I haven't cleared yet, but hopefully I can get that banana bonus achieved on all of these at some point. At which time I will make 3 more videos to complete World 5, 6, and 7. But this video will stay up. So if you're watching this video, definitely go and check and see if I've made any changes on my channel. So thank you for watching with me, and looking forward to your help on this game. Thank you.